So here's the former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn to win the belt back in 2010. Competed at featherweight for a while as well, but this was really a guy, DC, who popularized competing at the natural weight before it became all the rage.
Yeah, he just didn't want to cut weight. He told me also that because his kid wrestles, he won't make his kid cut weight because he doesn't cut weight. Why should he make him do something he won't do? But he fought where he felt most comfortable. He was not draining himself. And by not draining yourself to get on the scale, Frankie was able to fight with a pace that a lot of those 155-pound guys could not match. Frankie's a phenomenal wrestler, wrestled at Clarion University, coached at Rutgers University, but has developed striking under Mark Henry that is as good as anybody in the organization.
And when you bury him, what does he do? He comes back and shows you a vintage performance. Got knocked out by Brian Ortega, came back to dominate Cub Swanson just about 6 weeks later. Frankie Edgar back on the proving ground here tonight. Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch of the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. Jose Aldo, set to fight Frankie the Answer Edgar. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar. And now is the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Jose Aldo Jr.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the Octagon. All right, so as we get this stand-up-only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set. No grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. All right, we will see how Jose Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since Jose Aldo started boxing with the Brazilian Marines, his hands have just gotten so much better. But he is known for the outside leg kick. It's his calling card, and if you're Jose Aldo, you want to fight behind that.
Useless strike there. The hook is clean. Punishing kick there. Well, 25 total strikes and counting have landed for Frankie Edgar. Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
A good punch land.
Oh, huge right hand. Oh, big shots getting through. Big right hand there. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to...
Oh, again!
Oh, he gets back up. Oh, that'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Frankie the Answer Edgar.
Well, he always seems to have the answer. Frankie Edgar getting his hand raised yet again. The future UFC Hall of Famer still proving without a shadow of a doubt that in any division on any given Saturday night, it's going to take a big effort to get him out of it.
The little
All right, folks, here we go, and what a miraculous run it has been for this 135-pound woman. She fought for the belt back in the day, didn't get the title, everybody left her for dead. Look at her now.
She never believed that she was done. She knew that she would get back, even if everyone around her told her it would be very difficult. She put her head down, she went to work, and she's back now. And she feels like because of that journey, the ups and the downs, the torment that she had to go through, being depressed, not being the champion, all that has built her to be the person that can take the belt tonight.
A lot of valuable lessons learned. She's never looked better on the scale. Perhaps that will be an indicator of things to come tonight. Amanda Nunes has graced the octagon. This time she'd like to leave with the gold. All right, so here's the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Miesha Tate, and in this second UFC stint, she had visions of making a run at 125 pounds. Her body just didn't respond against Lauren Murphy. It certainly did against Julia Avila late in 2023. A bonus-winning performance from Miesha Tate that got her back on a championship trajectory. And for me, it's all about the appetite for MMA knowledge and training. At this stage of her career, she is so committed to the cause. She's not prize fighting. She's not fighting for money. She's fighting for further greatness, and that's why she has shown up in another major, major fight here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Miesha Tate.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. So here's Amanda Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any bantamweight in the world, but believes she has some striking advantages in this particular particular matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Oh, huge Superman punch. Fast pace here in the early going. Nunes' forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive hit.
Man, these women not wasting any time.
There it is. Look at that.
Ooh, diving punch. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Lost her enough now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing.
Oh, she lands scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Ooh. Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
The Lioness, Reagan's mom, Amanda Nunes, your winner by TKO here tonight. And perhaps that Pena loss a couple of years ago just spurned her to further excellence, because a lot of people thought maybe she would walk away. You can argue. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. Machida gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Oh, massive left hand. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this one.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Oh, a nice straight there by Belfort. Back and forth we go. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Belfort. Big knee there. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, nice elbow.
Belfort gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him.
He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this way.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he was still standing after taking that punch.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Look at him whip his hip into that
Oh! Swing and a miss by Belfort. Well,
one team fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
oh!
That's some power there. Ooh, nice straight left hand.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Machidas bleeding pretty bad. Watch, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the board. Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh, nice. Big inside kick.
Belfort's cut above the eye. Nice body shot. All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight. The kick is there to the body. Oh, thunderous leg kick. Just a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job.
Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range. He hurt him again.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Hard shots landed. Oh!